Hello, everyone. Let me see how many viewers we got. I got 3 at the moment. It's not horrible. I got 3 friends watching. All right. Let me send out the tweet to show everyone what we're up to. Hello, Peyton. All right, I have tweeted out. I'm gonna put some music on this time around so it's not just full-on silence. So let me get that set up real quick, and then we will get into the swing of things. Okay, that seems like it'll be alright. I will keep the chat tabbed right there. Okie doke. Alright. So, let me turn on some layers. Get back to where we were. So this is the current state of the page. I think we can probably finish it, but my iPad's a little bit low on battery, so it might die. So let's start working. We finished this first panel of Venom last stream. Just panel 1 of this page. I had done the rest of this stuff on my own time, like late at night while eating some Wendy's that I ordered, like right before closing time, so it was like 3 a.m. by the time I got it. So let's keep up the work. So for anyone who was here last time, you know how this starts off. We're going to be doing a lot of inking for Venom and Carnage. Oop. Okay. Probably actually just do this for this section. Oh, they just released new Miles footage? No, I haven't seen it. I saw a picture of Peter like injured, probably right before the Rhino fight, so Miles has to fight him by himself. And that's cool. I like to see battle damage on the advanced suit that isn't just dirt. How do I live stream on Procreate? So basically what I'm doing is this live stream is coming from my laptop. I have my iPad plugged in to the to my laptop. Oh, hold on a sec. I will continue explaining in a moment. Alright. So I have an app that's meant for like recording footage off of an iPad that's like on my laptop, and they make you pay to like get watermarks off of it or whatever for actually recording. But the cool thing is that I've never recorded a second of footage with this app because I just have OBS, which is free, and you can live stream from it. All I need the app for is showing the display, just screen mirroring my iPad to my laptop, and then I just stream the display before you press record, basically. So that is how I'm doing it. Good lord, these sections are really rough. I don't know what I'm supposed to be actually inking. That seems right, I think. I hope they have a good reason why Peter loses against Rhino. Yeah, because it's weird. He's been fighting Rhino forever, and we just watched him fight him in the last game while also fighting Scorpion at the same time. He'll probably just be taken off guard because he's trying to watch after Miles too much because I don't know, I feel like that could work for that version of Peter. He was so overprotective over MJ. That maybe he's just like paying too much attention to what Miles is doing and not enough on what he's doing. And he slips up because of that. Miles has to take out the threat on his own. God, I'm not looking forward to doing Carnage. That's a lot. That's a lot of mess. Yeesh. I don't think the new face looks like Ben Jordan. And I don't think it matches the body it's on either. I think if they made the model look more like Ben Jordan and gave it a different haircut, it'd be fine. I wish they had kept Bubniak though. But the face as is looks like fucking hot shit. But I don't mind the new look. Like the new actor himself. I think he would have a good look if the model actually looked like him. The in-game model. Oh, by the way, for anyone who didn't see it, there's new merch. There's new Godzilla Mendoza merch on his shop. And it's like all designed by me. There's limited run Halloween stuff. And there's some permanent items on there as well. They're all designed by me, so go grab them. I already bought a sticker of some of the art I did. Got one of the Bomb Squat strut. I like how that one came out a lot. I suggest everyone go buy one of those. Get it on a shirt, get it on a baby onesie, get it on a mug. Do whatever you like, but spend some money. The full body shot of him from the like the Miles stuff of like just Peter Parker like in his civilian clothes, it looks okay there. He just looks like a dude. He still looks too young compared to everybody else's model like MJ and Felicia and Genki and Miles. He looks younger than all of them. But on its own, it looks okay. Looks like a young 20-year-old guy, some dude in his 20s. But compared to everyone else, it looks strange. Especially the models that are actually supposed to be like, I mean, they are like, they, you know, it's younger guys doing Miles specifically. Probably Genki as well, but it looks weird. This pose for Venom's really funny. Now that I'm looking at it, his tongue's hanging out and his jaw's all the way up like that. It was someone that works at Insomniac. It was his Twitter header. It's his yeah, it's his. Oh dang! What are you coloring, Dane? Are you coloring the Batman with the big cat lizard man in the back? Dane, do you want to explain to the class why these pages came out so rough? I'm just fucking around. I'd be fine with the new Peter face if he didn't look so young. Do you plan on doing videos for my channel? I've got the Batman Returns video like kind of planned. I've got like a little bit of a script written for it. And if I ever get the motivation to come back to it, because I was very sad when I made that video, and then, or when I just came up with the idea for that and started writing the script, and then things got like a little bit better, and then I stopped writing it. So I don't know when I'll get back to it, but when I do, I'll definitely just send that shit over to Ben, and he'll edit it. And then the video will be posted. Then it'll sit on here and get about 130 views, and then no more. Yeah, I agree. Seeing MJ next to the new Peter is gonna look fucking weird. And also, I don't believe Insomniac's excuse for why they'd have to let Bubniak go. I think it was something that they just, like, I don't know. I'm starting to do a little conspiracy theory here, but I don't know. I think it might have just been like scheduling conflicts with John Bubniak, so they just recast. And they didn't want to just say that it was something as simple as that, because then, I don't know, people would just be like, just fucking wait. We can wait. Or whatever. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe just did something that upset Sony or whatever. Sony likes to just cut actors from shit over something that's not that big a deal, like when Andrew Garfield missed a fucking meeting and they fired him and canceled his whole fucking Spider-Man franchise. Yeah, that's the thing with Black Cat, is that I feel like she doesn't know what he looks like in that dimension, just in that canon. She never refers to him as Peter, only calls him Spider. And for the longest time in the original 616 books, they were just dating as Spider-Man and Black Cat, and then she eventually told him that she was Felicia Hardy, but it took a longer time for him to, take his mask off. And she didn't quite like what was there underneath, because he was just a normal guy. It's an interesting dynamic, and I like it a lot more than Batman and Catwoman. Maybe the new Avengers game had something to do with it? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, it definitely could have been a contract thing. Who knows? But I don't buy that they had to do it because his bone structure wasn't close enough to Yuri's. Because I don't know. Fucking, they turned Andy Serkis into a fucking monkey. Like, it's fucking, what's her name? Steph Tyler doesn't look like fucking Laura Bailey, but she is the model for MJ in that game. I don't know. I don't buy it. Peter's new model next to Miles, yeah. Miles looks older than him now, it's strange. And also, it's not like the jump to PS5 is that much more drastic than what's already on PS4. Like, I could maybe understand if the leap was going to be like from PS2 to PS3 technology, just like by looking at it you can tell, like the new one legitimately looks like it actually looks like a step up rather than just like superficial, like, oh, the reflections and puddles look a little better. But it's not that big a leap. I don't know. I think Spider-Man PS4 would look fine running on PS5 with the old face. They said they changed it because his bone structure wasn't close enough to Yuri's, which, like, it's like, I feel like it could be plausible because apparently, like, they had to have Bubniak almost kind of just like mouth a lot of Yuri's dialogue to get, like, that's not what they need to really do. Like, he's supposed to come in, they scan his face for a few hours. He's not supposed to actually be acting out the scene. That's Yuri's job. And he was having to do more than everyone else, apparently, just because the face didn't quite line up correctly bone structure wise with Yuri's. But I don't know. I mean, just fucking put more time into making the game. It doesn't need to, you know, you can put deadlines on shit and just, you know, you can delay things. Just extend when the deadline has to be. Because, like, we don't need a new Spider-Man game right now. There's no, oh shit. There's nothing tying in to, like, you know, there's nothing else coming out right now. Like, if Spider-Verse 2 was coming out right now, then you want to release a new Miles game. You know, there's nothing to actually do, like, synergy with currently. There's no new Spider-Man movie coming out. You can just, like the next Spider-Man game could have just come out when, like, Spider-Man 3 comes out, or when Spider-Verse 2 comes out, when there's some new big Spider-Man thing. But until then, you can hold it. You can fucking chill the fuck out. There's no reason to rush something. Yeah, I think Spider-Man 2 will probably come out alongside one of those movies. Either Spider-Verse or Spider-Man 3. It'll come out around then. Because we got the video game, the first one, when the first Spider-Verse movie came out. You know, it's like 2 months apart. And he was just in Infinity War that year. So Spider-Man was big, get it out that year. I think he looks. I think that's the thing though, is that, like, he kind of looks like Ben Jordan, but he looks too young. He looks younger than Ben Jordan. The new model looks younger than me, and I just turned 18 last month. And I think that's kind of like, I feel like they scanned Ben Jordan's face and then fucked with it to make it look more like, you know, current movie Spider-Man. Just for some sort of synergy. So you fused two very young looking faces together, and it just gave him such a fucking, like, baby face that he doesn't match with any of the other character models anymore. If I watched Cobra Kai, I saw an episode of it and it was fucking shit. I saw, like, It was probably like episode 4 or 5 or something. You know, it was kind of like in it. It wasn't the first one, but I thought that it was gonna be like cool, but it ended up just being like victorious but not funny. Yeah, all of these streams end up being saved as archives. So you can go back and watch them later if you miss out. I think the Inheritors were cool one time, and it was when Dan Slott was not writing them. It was when Moreland was introduced. He was cool then, and it should have been left at that. I think the whole family of vampire people is dumb for a group of Spider-Man villains. Okay, I thought this was the end of his arm, but I'm now seeing this here, so I was just confused. A lot of stuff like that was happening during the first issue. I was just missing, like, during the party scene, just all these different characters holding glasses and shit, like... Is it raining where I live? No, that's the music. It has rain ambience. Alright, so Venom's pretty much all done, except for his hand. Yeah, I'll send this fucking video to you, Xavier. This is like one of my favorite videos on all of YouTube. If you turned your channel into just fucking this shit, you would actually succeed. The channel would grow at a fucking exponential rate. It'd be insane. What was the first comic I worked on? It was issue 1 of Spider-Man 94. That was the first book I ever actually, like, was a part of and had release. I don't care that Venom's hand is gonna blend in with the rest of him. because it is very small and you get the gist of it from this finger. Usually, definitely during issue 1 I would have cared more, but I don't fucking give a shit. That is not the important part. The important part is this. That is the important part. Oh yeah, weren't you in my math class? Yeah, I remember. I've gotten a couple different people on different live streams say that they've gone to middle school with me. I don't know how these people find me. All I do is talk about Spider-Man. Yeah, definitely because of that little section, but like back in the old days I would have done like one of these so that you can see the whole thing. And now that I've done it, I'm actually gonna undo it because I still actually don't care that much. Can't wait for can't wait for Marvel to hire me. Yeah, I hope Andrew and Toby aren't in Spider-Man 3. If they are gonna do a Spider-Verse thing, which I don't think... None of these rumors have had any validity to them at all, first of all. And second of all, I don't know. They haven't... Like, if they were planning on it... None of these rumors have any validity to them, but if they were planning on it, I would much rather them save those two for an actual Spider-Verse movie. I think they should title it something else besides Spider-Verse as well. Yeah. Hi, Ben. Welcome home. You've been gone for several days. Yeah, I didn't draw this stuff, but I do definitely draw better than when I was in middle school. I'm glad that you think that it was good, though. Here, I'll draw a little picture right here. Okay. I think the rumors started because fucking what was it? Something like very I was thinking about it literally like a minute ago, and it was something very specific that I feel like triggered all this. But it is just a lot of like fan bullshit theories. They're not actual rumors. The Doctor Strange thing definitely did help, though. But there was something very specific I had in mind that I can't remember what it was now. Hold on. I think there's something wrong here. Hold on a second. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There should just be 4. I think that I'm just going to leave it the way it is. I don't know. Let me see. This is one of the ones that would bother me. Let me see if I could. I know for this, I could just cut this shit off and it'd be alright. Can I get away with this, or is it... Nope. Okay. So let's see. I think I'll adjust these a little bit too. Guys, do you see that? There's a new stream highlights coming out soon. You should watch it as soon as it is uploaded. That I feel like this looks weird now. Like the legs don't stretch down far enough. That looks a little bit better. I think I just have to extend this. Also, Ben, I've been fucking I've been begging Xavier to watch Cowboy Bebop with me this week. Do you want to fucking do that with us? Because you are the lad that showed me the show, and now we can show the show together. Yes, yes, we're gonna have cowboy time together. Alright, that's as much as I care. Bam. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with that anymore. It's fine. Look, Ben, you're being appreciated for the thing that the minority of the channel appreciates you for. I hope Venom and Carnage's hands don't start blending in. That would fucking actually piss me off a lot. Because those need to be black. And Carnage does not have a highlight color. That's gonna fucking piss me off, I already know it. That's gonna be a fucking pain in my ass. Hey Siri. What's my battery at?
Your iPad is at 12%.
We started at 19, so that's not bad. It's plugged into the computer, bro. I'm gonna use this shit until it's almost dead, and then fucking the stream is gonna end wherever we stop. I might get one more stream out of this page. Actually, fucking probably, because all we've done is Venom. And we still have to do Carnage and then backgrounds. So, I don't think we'll finish this tonight, but I think we can do the flats. I think we'll be able to get flats done. Not even just flats. I think we'll be able to get the characters done. I'll be able to do Carnage's fucking stupid highlights. It's plugged into the computer and not charging, yeah. Because, I don't know. It don't be like that. My PS4 controller does that, but I don't know. My iPad is never charged whenever you plug it into a computer. Like both iPads I've had, I think they're just like that. I wonder why my garage is opening. Is the trash coming tomorrow? I'm not the biggest fan of how Carnage's head is absolutely fucking blending into Venom right now. And I think this actually might be one of my least favorite things at the moment. So let me try something else. I got an idea here. Carnage is going to be off model for one panel. We're going to take this and slide it up ever so slightly. And do Carnage with this color. So that it is slightly noticeable that he's not Venom. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do rim lighting on Carnage for the red sections, but I don't think he has, like, black, like, highlights on his black section, so I have to make that up. But also, like, I don't know if I care that much. I think I might just do what I'm doing at the moment, and it might turn out fine. And if it doesn't, then I'll go back and change it. I think that's usually how I go about things here. And it's worked out pretty well so far. That's how Dad did it. That's how America does it. I really hope that we get a Carnage throws a baby out of a window scene in Venom movie 2. I'm still looking forward to the Morbius movie. It is very distinctly like not anything else in the market right now. 'Cause everything is either MCU or nothing. I don't know, everything's very samey right now. It's a breath of fresh air to see something that's fucking different. I think superhero fatigue might happen soon. Everyone always keeps saying that, but I think now that Endgame has happened... However, I think that we'll recover from it very quickly. Because we've already kind of, like, gotten a break from it this year. And I think everyone's going to recover from it very quickly. I still don't think many people are going to actually watch Black Widow. But... I think... Alright, so we're at 10%, fellas. But, anyway, I think... that people definitely want to go see the new Batman. I think everyone is still going to go see the new Spider-Man. People are really liking The Boys right now. Oh. What the fuck? Why did the... Okay. Music just stuttered, I guess. Like, I don't know. I think superhero fatigue has happened, especially after Endgame, because there's been more and more people saying, like, I don't care what happens in the MCU now, except for, like, maybe Guardians, because that's unresolved from Endgame, but, like, everything else, like, I don't know. People seem to care a lot less now that Endgame has, like, concluded, you know, the, like, 11-year saga. But people are still looking forward to a lot of DC stuff, and DC is starting to like go all out with their crazy ideas, and I guess Marvel's kind of following in their footsteps with Doctor Strange. That'll definitely probably introduce a lot of concepts to the MCU that have not been there, and I think once we start doing that, it's either gonna break audiences. People are gonna think that it's stupid, or they're gonna think it's really cool. And I think from there you can't ever really get fatigue. But if they're sick of it, then that'll be it. But I still think that they'll recover very quickly. Because, you know, so many people are excited about Batman right now. And I think it's because, like... Not only does that movie look really good, but, you know, people are still looking forward to hopefully a new Superman movie, or, you know, we're waiting on Shazam 2. You know, I think if Black Widow had come out, it would have done fine, but there were a lot of people who just didn't care. And I think that's part of it, because, you know, we'd been getting superhero movies every year since, since X-Men came out. But we've gotten a year off now, where, like, none came out except Sonic. And, so next year, when they start putting them out again, I think we'll be ready for them. Yeah, Black Widow does not catch my interest at all. Very upset that they didn't use, what's his name? The guy from Stranger Things. He was Hellboy recently. I'm really upset that they didn't use him for The Thing. Instead, they used him for the character in Black Widow. I would have liked him as The Thing a lot. WandaVision looks neat. I hope Moon Knight... I hope they change their mind for Moon Knight being PG-13. I hope they end up going R with that. I don't know how far into production they are. We haven't heard any news on it. You know, if they do Moon Knight right, I'll be very interested in that, but... She-Hulk. That'll probably be cool. Well, most of the shows are probably going to be pretty cool. I think that Captain America, or I guess Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that'll be neat. Looking forward to that. I don't know. I still want Sony to make some Spider-Man shows. Because I know they were talking about it for a bit. They don't have the animation rights, but maybe they could work something out. I'd love to see a Spider-Man, like a long-running Spider-Man show. That character is built for that medium. All comic book characters are, really. I actually have no fucking idea what I'm looking at. What is going on? Okay, so this is the line of his leg. Yes. And I think this is also the line of his leg. This is like his cock, I think. And then this is part of his... Holy shit, who's blowing up my Discord? That's probably Xavier or something. I would love to see Spectacular finish. I want Spectacular to finish more than I want fucking Spider-Man 94 to finish, honestly, but yeah, Spectacular just had so much planned, as we're like, you know, Spider-Man 94 had its run. You know, it ends. It just leaves a loose thread. Leaves a few loose threads, but just that main MJ thing. But, you know, Spider-Man completes his arc. The story pretty much ends. They were gonna have Peter and MJ get married in that continuity for Spectacular, and like they got nowhere close. to even getting near there. He didn't even finish his junior year of high school. And he starts that show in his junior year of high school. MTV Spider-Man has a very fucking cool, sad ending that I would have liked to see not end like that, but I think it's super fucking cool as just a relic of history that there's a Spider-Man thing that literally ends like that. Doesn't go any further. That is like just the effective end of Spider-Man. I think that's neat. I don't appreciate that it's not showing me. Hey Siri. What's the battery at?
Your iPad is at 8%.
Okay. Alright. I thought it was going to be a lot lower than that. I was afraid. I want to do a Spider-Man Noir comic at some point. I've had ideas that I've written down. There's one specific scene that I know I want to draw. I'll probably do that first before a whole story. My moderators haven't said anything in a while. I miss them. I mean, he has mirrored lenses already on, I think, just one mask. Actually, no, he's got it on a couple because I made him 70s Spider-Man lenses as well. But yeah, I've got a method for how I do the mirrored lenses. I just actually use mirror tint and put it on the plastic. So it's like basically the same thing except cutting out the middleman of... Come on, man. You know what I'm doing. Stop, bro. Type in my chat, bro. Not sending me messages. Let me see what that is. Oh, it was Xavier telling me that his internet went out. That's why my fucking mods aren't talking. Man's gone. Okay. That's unfortunate. Yeah, the mask, yeah, because it's just mirror tint applied to plastic, same way I do it, but it's, someone else just made the shit. It's probably stronger than what I use, because yeah, I do that from time to time. I've got it, like, yeah, it was about, like, halfway already. I'll turn it down a little bit more, I don't need that high. But, just, yeah, like, for inking right now and color grabbing, I don't need it. But when I'm doing backgrounds, I need it pretty high. I need to know what that shit looks like. What the true colors are. Oh, boy. So... I hate this. I hate this. This is not what I want. What if I put a layer down here? Yeah, it kind of works. A little bit. What does that look like with the brightness up? Yeah, it's fine. I don't care. Let me, erase that. What is going on? Okay. I'll just like blur that shit together. I have not played the Avengers game, and I don't plan on it. It looks bad. Look at that, I'm smart. When did the page become like that? Oh, it's because this isn't on multiply. Okay, there we go. I was very confused there for a moment. I thought everything was gone. Alright, time for colors. Yeah, I have a feeling it'll. I don't know. It might be a new guy, but you know, pretty good chance it'll be Robbie Damon from the new Disney show. He's kind of the go-to Spider-Man at the moment because they got him for the Marvel vs. Capcom game. They might go with Yuri though. He was Spider-Man in Ultimate Alliance 3, which is unrelated to PS4, and they also got Ox voice actor from PS4 for that game. They brought Steve Blum back for Green Goblin, and I think he was also Venom. And I don't remember the last time he was Venom. Might have been... No, that was D. Bradley Baker. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when the last time Steve Blum was Venom. Might have been Spider-Man Edge of Time as Anti-Venom. I'm not the biggest fan of him as Venom. I think he sounds cool, but I don't know. Doesn't sound like Venom. Just sounds like a Steve Blum monster. You see, the cool part about the plan that I had of making his highlights darker is that when I put the red into it, it just becomes black again, except for the parts where I need it to not blend in. So I can leave that little bit of rim lighting on there. That, or not even just rim lighting, just a fucking rim of nothing. So you can kind of see a little bit of a dividing line. I can leave this hand this color. Is coloring the best part of doing digital art? Yeah, probably. You definitely have a lot of tools at your disposal. You know, a lot of mixed media type things that you can do that you can't really get away with traditionally, like having, you know, all these different types of things together, like, you know, airbrush and spray paint, and then also mixing it with, like, you know, all these other kinds of brushes. You can mix in, like, you know, different fucking, like, textures and shit as well. There's a lot of things that you can do. Alright, so I think that's it for reds on Carnage. Now I will grab his highlight color. That's not it. There we go. Alright, so he will have highlights here, I guess. I'll have one here. And that's probably it for Carnage. Now we'll do Venom's highlights. And that'll be it for character flats. And also Venom's tongue. Who the fuck created Toy Story? John Lasseter? He's a pedophile. Who cares, bro? That's essentially how we did that. That's how we're still doing the book, is like we just, if I need to know what a character's color set looks like at night or in day, we'll just go to an episode that they're in and take a screenshot and I'll color grab from it. So it's the most accurate colors. But there is a bit of studying to it as well, like, you know, for how I was explaining in the first stream how Venom's highlights work. Because I started to realize, actually, because in that first stream I was like, I don't know, they kind of make sense, but they also don't, you know, so it doesn't matter that much, but it kind of does make sense. So, like, I'd have to, you can kind of see it here, so, like, it's consistent. It's split in half. Let me get a layer up here. So, yeah, it's split in half. But the way it works, imagine imagine pink is just a, like, if all of Venom's, like, black was just not there and he was just a pink to blue gradient, by the time you get all the way to the bottom, so, like, let's say light is coming from up here, and its brightest highlight would be here, you know, these pink sections. As they go back into shadow, they become this blue color. So you imagine it like that. So wherever things are going to cast shadows is where the opposite color is going to be. So the brightest color on this side is the blue, so it would fade down into the pink. And over here on the legs is where it gets a bit tricky, because light is coming from up here, so it casts down onto his leg, but he's hunched over, so all of the shadow is being cast from here, because it's blocking the light. So only these sections are red, and the rest of it becomes blue, as well as this is already the blue side. So it kind of meets up with this split, but also this, the whole legs kind of function as one part that are, like, it's not splitting anymore. So there is a science to it, and it actually took me rewatching the stream to completely realize what's going on. Welcome back, Ben. Ben, do you feel like a celebrity when you come into the stream and everybody in the chat fucking greets you? You're a legend, bro. Digital art's definitely fun. I would suggest trying it out. And it's definitely like, you're not going to be good at it the first time around. Like regular art, you know, art is a skill no matter how you go about it. So, just practicing with both, definitely. Traditional and digital, definitely helps. And for some people, you know, some people pick digital up right away. A lot easier than they did traditional. So, it just might be for you, and other times it might take a little bit more learning. But a lot of these programs are very intuitive, especially like with a pressure-sensitive stylus or tablet. I feel like something's off. But maybe I don't care enough. I feel like maybe I'll just leave this red just for the look. Yeah, I'll just leave it that way. It doesn't matter. It's not a big enough deal to like actually figure out. I think it's figured, bro. It's good. So I think after Venom's tongue, that'll be it. iPad's below 5%. But we got all the character flats done, so I guess next time I'll get to show you how I do actual backgrounds and not just, you know, these. Might put some shadow on Spider-Man. Alright. Oh, I gotta do the white on Venom as well, forgot. And also his fingers are left. So we are getting very close. Very, very close. Alright, I think that about does it. So we did flats for all of panel 2. I think that's a pretty good place to wrap up for tonight. So let me flatten these layers down. That seems good. Flatten down Carnage as well. Clean this up at the top. And there we go. No, I don't really watch any other anime. I've only seen Cowboy Bebop, and I've seen the first 2 seasons of Sword Art Online. We all know how that show is. The abridged series actually made it watchable. But I liked the first arc of season 2 with Gun Gale Online. That stuff was kind of cool. Anyway, do we ever think about doing a spin-off comic about the MTV Spider-Man? Maybe. Maybe we think about it. Maybe not. Who knows what we're really thinking about. But anyway, that about does it for the comic for today. So, I should watch My Hero Academia. Yeah, I know a lot of people that do like it. I might at some point. Let me see what else is going on in the chat. Haven't really kept up with it a whole lot. Marvel and Spider-Man should watch My Hero Academia. Yeah, I probably will. Really quick before we wrap up, I think that everyone should go ahead and press the like button on this stream. We have 9 viewers and 4 likes. I don't know what that shit's about, but I think you guys need to step up your game. Go ahead and fix that blunder. So everyone fucking kill that like button's parents. And once we've reached you know, that full number, we'll think we'll call it quits. So yeah, this has been a shorter stream than the other one. I think that's just down to my battery life. But next time we will have a full battery and we will have a good time. So yeah, I might do the next part of this tomorrow. This was a fun thing to do today. I'll probably work a little bit on a different page just so you guys can get a, you know, you guys can get the full, like, the full process of this page that we've been working on. So we'll get to finish that together, and I'll work on another one in the meantime. But yeah, this is a fun little time. I'll keep doing them.